people from Denver North, we take our politics seriously. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Since Shawn has represented we, it's progress after progress alone we can see. Well, for this coming election, will be the same situation. We sing in the same refrain. Mama Leba is Shawn again. Don't mind what you hear from Flabao. Mama Leba is Shawn again. We making it 4 times in a row. Mama
4 times in a row.
We sorry for Bradley. Mama Leba is Shawn. On election night, Flabao fini. Oh, Mama Leba is Shawn again. Shawn is the man. He has the plan and the record for progress. We from the valley, not changing, we mind. Shawn, we voting all the time. All the time. Mama Leba.
4 in a row. Thank you. Thank you, DJ. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, DJ. Permit me to acknowledge the presence of the Speaker of the House of Assembly, the Honorable Claudius Francis, Chairman of the St. Lucia Labour Party and the Parliamentary Representative for the constituency of Vieux-Fort North, the Honorable Moses Jean-Baptiste, Cabinet and parliamentary colleagues, executive members of the St. Lucia Labour Party, endorsed candidates, and permit me this afternoon to single out for special mention Dr. Shanda Haraksin, and a gentleman a few days ago was still my staff working in the education sector, Mr. Danny Butcher. I want to also acknowledge the presence of the president of the St. Lucia Labour Party Youth Organization, Mr. Nikolai Lansigo, and the other hard-working members of the SLPYO. Let us put our hands together for the SLPYO. I wanted to greet in a very special way this afternoon the youth of Denver North, in particular those voting for the first time. But guess what? They are not yet in Grand Riviere. They want to do, they're voting for the first time, but they want to do as their seniors would have done, campaign after election. They want to get to the venue in big trucks. And so the buses I sent to them were rejected, and they will be here shortly en route to Grand Riviere in the big trucks. I want to greet toute Mamai Leba and toute constituency. Like me notice après-midi, we have some persons who are not so young. And I remember speaking to a constituent of mine. She met me yesterday and she asked me in Creole, "Qui leba ela ka commencer quand il vient demain?" And I said to her, "Ça pas pour, ça c'est pour jeune monde." And she said in Creole, "Bava ou bava." Il y trop longtemps, moi mette chemise les bas moi en les moi. Moi pour une action et personne pas empêcher moi venir Grand Rivière après-midi. And if you go through the crowd and you scan the audience, you will notice there are quite a few seniors amongst us. And you know why they're here today? Because they are anxious. They are excited. They want to go to the polls to re-elect Philippe J. Pierre and the St. Lucia Labour Party. My brothers and sisters, it is both an honor and a privilege to address the most vibrant political youth organization in the Eastern Caribbean, the St. Lucia Labour Party Youth Organization. There is no other like you in St. Lucia. And I dare say there is no other political youth organization like you in the entire Caribbean. the SLPYO is the best you can get anywhere across the Caribbean. And when I arrived here this afternoon, I immediately concluded two things. The St. Lucia Labour Party is well on its way to winning the next general election. And the second thing I concluded is that the future of the St. Lucia Labour Party is as bright as it has ever been in times gone and moving forward. And I want to applaud you, young people, for getting involved in the politics of our country. And I want to applaud you even further for having chosen the St. Lucia Labour Party as your party of choice. And I want to commend you for your bravery, for putting on your red shirts at a time when so much misinformation is being fed to the young people of this country and to the people of this country in general. And those of you voting for the first time, I know how exciting this can be for you. And I encourage you to go to the polls and to vote early. I know some of you come from families that have historically supported the United Workers' Party. But this afternoon you're making a statement to your parents, to your community, and to your constituency that notwithstanding the fact that you come from a UWP family, you are putting your hand up and you are saying to yourself and your community that the St. Lucia Labour Party is a better choice, and you're following Philip J. Pierre and the St. Lucia Labour Party. This is the party for and of the youth. This is a party that ensures that youth participate in the governance process. This is the party that creates the enabling environment so that young people can get involved in business through the Youth Economy Agency and through the MSME. We are the government that provides hundreds of scholarships to the young people of this country. So my brothers and sisters, I want to encourage you to stick with the St. Lucia Labour Party. And when you look at the slate of candidates that have been unveiled so far, we have a formidable team that will take on the United Workers' Party in the upcoming election. There is a nice blend of youth and experience. I can tell you that Philip Joseph Pierre is arguably the best Prime Minister on the regional landscape as we speak today. So stay clear of the UWP lies. Continue to support your parliamentary representatives. Continue to support your candidates. Continue to support your Prime Minister. Continue to support the great St. Lucia Labour Party. And with these few words, I want to welcome you to a constituency where for the past 3 elections, the people have stood outside the various polling stations to ensure that by 6 o'clock, when the votes are counted, it is Shawn Edward, Philip J. Pierre or Kenny Anthony, and the St. Lucia Labour Party. And as the song says, don't mind all what you're hearing. Whenever the election is called, if the Prime Minister decides to call it this year or next year, in Dennery North, there will be one result. It will be 4 in a row, and it will be Shawn Edward, Philip Joseph Pierre, and the St. Lucia Labour Party. Long live the people of Dennery North. Long live our political leader and Prime Minister, the Honorable Philip J. Pierre. Long live the St. Lucia Labour Party. Thank you and best wishes for the rest of the proceedings.
No reason to change. No reason to change. We the people from Dennery North, we take our politics seriously. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Since Shawn has represented we, it's progress after progress alone we can see. Well, for this coming election, we'll be the same situation. We sing in the same refrain. Mama led by Shawn again.